Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. We got the hearts this morning. The hearts are on the board. Good morning, Andrew the Believer. User. How are you? How we doing? How we doing, everybody? Candy Hammer! Yes! Thank you, Candy and Hammer. JJ Challenger, Richard Wonikowski, John Wheat, DW, Oscar Urbano. Good morning. Trinity, good morning. John Doe, good morning. Thank you, Three Bez, Jake Gilbert, Zen Method, Jules, thank you so much. Measy, Marcus, Dadbot, Shelly Stringer. That's the way to do it, everybody. That's the way to do it. Good morning. It's another week. It is another week in the markets. Stephen Gratitude, hello. Suzette, good to see you. Official KK, hello. Make sure over there on the YT, we hit those thumbs up. We're tapping. We're not napping. All right. Good morning. 200,000, folks. Can we do it today? Can we get over 200,000 today? Can we do it? Simret, good morning. Hector Isaias. Good morning, everyone. My name is Voss. Hope you are doing well. I've been doing this a very, very long time. All that we ask that you do is tap the screen, share the live, and repost the live, and donate if and when you can, just like Christy, Official KK, and Wrangle Marquez. Thank you. All right, Curly, Miss Market is in that neutral state. We talked about this all weekend. Neutral state, we are in the whip zone here on Miss Market. Now, as we start pulling this back on Miss Market, okay? As we enter these white lines, my traders, we are putting in our major support and resistance levels, okay? Oh, and by the way, I told you all on here that the Patriots didn't stand a chance. Didn't I not say that? Okay. Above 692.36, you have room up to 698 on Miss Market. Above that whip zone, you got room up to 698. What I want you to be careful about is the neutral state that you're in on this, okay? Under 687.79, you have room down to 684 and 676. But my beautiful traders, let's make sure we get narrow before we take these shorts to the downside, or you're just going to chop around. The Qs. Let's see what we got on dem Qs. Right now, same thing as a SPY. We're in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here this morning on those Qs. Every day. All right, we pull back them Qs. We know above 611.42, you have room up to 616 and 620. But I want you to be careful of your neutral state this morning, okay? To the downside, under 606.43, you have room down to 603 area. But you got to get under 603. You want to be in this channel, but you also have to be narrow when you're in this channel. So under 603, you have room down to 593 this morning on the Qs. Let's go. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Adorable dad, Mr. Dave. Bill Boyle. How are you, Bill Boyle? Good to see you. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Yes. Let's see what we got over here. Boom. PLTR for the amazing dawn. All right now here on PLTR, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on PLTR. As we pull this back here for our dawn, we are going to pull it back, We have a double bottom there, dawn, at 119.50. So mark that down, okay? We got room on PLTR up to 145.50. 145.50. And then 146 area here on PLTR this morning. Back under 134.47. We have room down to 128.50. That'll be your first stop. And then 119.50 on PLTR. IWM, yes it is. Let's see what we got. Well, we're not going to touch IWM to the upside. Why? Why aren't we touching IWM to the upside? Because you are in a neutral state. You're starting to get a little wide here on IWM, okay? So keep that in mind. Anything to the upside, high probability just isn't there. So I would not touch this. All right, IWM. Back over 266. You have room up to 267 and 271.50. Back under 263.50. You have room down to 261.50 and 260.50. If you could get under 260.50 here with a retest, 258 looks good. Just make sure you are narrow or neutral coming back down. Don't be in a bullish state. Be in a bearish state. Thank you, Patter, Shelly Stringer, Mike S. Yes. Thank you, SoFi. Make sure we're tapping. We are only at 22,000 taps. We got to be way ahead of schedule, guys. Let's go. Just tap the screen. I got a headache today, so I will not waste time. We are in a narrow state. Yes, we are in position 2 to the upside on SoFi. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, position 2, narrow. We got room up to $22. $22 is your first stop here on SoFi to the upside. Coming back down under the whip zone, under 2063, you have room down to 2030 and $20 whole number. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Good morning, my Willie. How are you? Tesla. All right, Tesla neutral. We are in that neutral state here on the Tesla Roonies. Okay. We are in the whip zone here on Tesla. Before we finish Tesla, remember, traders, and congratulations to all our new VIP members this weekend. We had a lot of you in there. So everyone, W's in the chat for all our new Vosh Trading Education VIP members. To get into the VIP, to take advantage of this opportunity to learn how to trade, stop guessing. You'll start having green months. We will get you to where you need to go as a trader. We will teach you how to actually trade. You are going to head over to thevoshtrading.com. The link is also in the bio. You can click that, and that'll get you to where you need to go. Tesla, we are neutral, bullish. We are in the whip zone here on Tesla. Let's go, let's go. All right, Tesla to the moon. We are neutral, whip zone, under 410.58. You got room down to 404. But you got to wait a little bit, about 5 to 10 minutes before you take these shorts, or you're just going to whip around, okay? 404.38 will be your first stop. Under 404.38 with a retest. You got room down to 387, my beautiful traders. Back over 414.65. You have room up to 418. Above 418 with a retest, you have room up to 436 this morning on Tesla. Make sure we're over there, John Doe and the boys, tapping. Make sure we got those thumbs up going on YouTube. I'm going to check here in a moment. Zen Method, Rango Marquez. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. All right, we are going to go right to the roses. Let's hammer those things, my beauties. MU. MU. Right now, we are in a bullish neutral state on MU. This is our gap down. Whoop. Let's pull this back so you can see it nice and clear. This is your gap down this morning on MU in a bullish state. If you are a novice and you try to short this at the open, you are going to get destroyed. Okay? Because of the bullish state that you are in. You have to let your state come back to narrow, and you have to get your state bearish in order to take these shorts. That will count, okay? Back over 396.54. Let's put in the rest of our whip zone levels. Folks, trading is not rocket science. The problem is a lot of you aren't educated in trading. You're just guessing. You're gambling. You know that deep down. We got room down to 365. Once you are narrow or you are bearish, 365. Back over 396.54. You have room back up to 412.67. I can start putting this back on my trading watch list because we are under $400. But I love coin right now, so I'm not going to mess with this one. We love coin, yes. Yes, it is. Speaking of coin, let's take a look. The Coineroni! Yo! We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. It's going to be a choppy one in the markets today for the good part of the morning, okay? So be careful. Don't trade. Soon as you see a green candle, I'm going long. Soon as I see a red candle, I'm going short because you're just lucky. You're not winning because you know what you're doing. You just got lucky. So don't do it. Everyone thinks the faster they can get a trade in, they're so cool. No, you're not. You're a ding-dong. You just guessed. We are in a bullish neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Under 159.18. You got room down to 144. All right? Mark that down. Above 155.66. You got room up to 180 on coin. Let's go. Be a pain on me. The Qs. But first, we got one. Are you ready? We got one, everybody. The wizard shall set you free. Metamorphosa, whatever the hell that means, says, so this guy's trading tips are it can go up or it can go down. Yes, Metamorphosa, that's usually how the market works. It goes up and it goes down. Metamorphosa, I know you're probably broke and desperate and you are looking for a guarantee move up or down, but you're not going to find that here, Metamorphosa. You will be broke forever. Carry on. The wizard Metamorphosa shall set you free. The Qs. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. He is above 611.42. You have room up to 616 and 620. Watch that neutral state, okay? Back under 606.43. We got room down to 603. That'll be your first stop. And then 593 will be your next stop. Thank you, Mr. Day, for the $1.99. Yes. Let's go, let's go. Boeing. Folks, you got to listen, okay? I am an unstoppable force. There is nothing that will keep me down. There is a nothing. 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 We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. Yes, on Boeing. Let's go. Pain is temporary. You got to suck it up. You got to stop whining like a little bitch. And you got to get to work. Here we go on Boeing. Above 244.06. We got room up to 246. here on Boeing, and 249. Under 242.81, you got room down to 239 and 236.50. Yes. Let's go. Let's hammer those roses. Hammer those roses. Let's go. Roman, yes, but we're going to do it again. Netflix. Too many grown men whine. Did you ever notice that, ladies? You ever go on a date with some of these men? Well, men. And they just, all they do is whine. I'm not happy with my life. I don't know. My mommy and daddy were mean to me. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 on Netflix. Alert. We didn't do Free Friday, so we'll do Free Monday. Alert here on Netflix, my beautiful traders. If you want the alerts every single day, you have to be in the VIP. I'll give you a bonus today. How's that, huh? I'll give you a bonus today for you little whiners. All right, here we go on Netflix. Narrow position 1. We got room up to 87.33 on Netflix. Under $81 hold number, you have room down to $79 and $78. You know what I'm saying, John Doe? There's just too many grown men that whine. Let them stay with me for about 2 months. We'll fix that. PayPal. PayPal, we are in a narrow state. Yes, we are in position 1 to the upside here on PayPal. All right, let's see what we got, my beauties. Let's see what we got on Pay of the Pal. We got to go back again. Woo-wee. Keep tapping. If you're not tapping, you are napping. Voss, I had to stop trading for a little while. There's so much going on in my life. Do me a favor. Quit and never come back. Please do me that favor. Don't come back. Why, Voss? Because when you come back, you're just going to quit again. Don't waste my time. Narrow position 1. We got room up to $44 on PayPal. Under $40 hold number, you have room down to $38.60, $37.50. Jay Heat. Let's go, Jay Heat. Said Method, Molly Powder. I love in the VIP when they cancel, right? And they write in there, I'll be back, Voss. I write back to them. Don't come back. Please don't come back. And they're in shock. And then we block them. All right, here we go. Yo. Because once a quitter, always a quitter, my beauties. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the upside on Robinhood. All right, here we go on the hood of Robin. We got room up to $89.50 on Robinhood. $89.50 is your first stop on Robinhood. Above $89.50 with a retest, you have room up to $108 on Robinhood. Make sure you mark these levels down. They will hit them at some point. Under $81.73, you got room down to $79 and then $72 on the hood of Robin. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. You are responsible for you. GLD. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the upside on GLD. Rev, K. Braden, J. Heat, Sweet. Hello, beautiful. Yes, it is. Thank you. Let's finish off them roses. All right, here we go. Gold, narrow. We are in position 2. The deuce is loose. You got room up to $463.50. and 464. That's going to be your first stop on gold. If you get over 464 with a retest, you sure have room up to 470 on gold. Now, what do we need to know to the downside? If this starts coming down at the open and not up, what do you need to know to the downside? Who knows that answer? Edward Lobeen, every day, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Weekends, anywhere between 9:30 and 10:30 a.m. Make sure you follow, and it will notify you. Retest, no. Support, no. Retracement levels, yes. Good job, Marcus. Very good, Mr. Marcus. So this is our move to the upside. Your 50% just happens to be this pivot. 457. You must stay above 457 for longs. Under 457 with a retest, you can look for shorts. Okay? Thank you for the follows, my beauties. Big Joe, how are you? Are we ready? Are we ready, everybody? To go after these three beautiful galaxies. We got three on the board. AMD. Z Method. Thank you, my Zen. Right now, we are in a neutral state on AMD. We are in the whip zone currently on AMD. We got the hockey stick. See it? We got that hockey stick. Vega. Thank you, my Vega. Boom. 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 Let's do it. All right, AMD above 209.25. We have room up to 219. That'll be your first stop. Above 219, you got to retest it, folks. You have room up to 228. So if you get this move to the upside, wham, woo, woo, woo. Are you going long here? Are we going long there, my beauties? Right above 218, above 219. No, we're not going long. You got to wait for the pullback. You must hold 219 for a move up to 228.34. If you get back under 218.86, the party's over, all right? Back under 206.61, you got room down to 201 for your first stop. Under 201 with a retest, you have room down to 190. 190, yes it is. XRP is good. Wealth Wrangler, how long have you been losing on XRP, my friend? Be honest, Wealth Wrangler. All right? Wealth, Wrath, Wreath, whatever the hell your name is. How long have you been losing on XRP? XRP, you got to get back over 142.72. And then you got room up to 148.73, 149, 150 area here on the dumpster fire of XRP. Above 150 with a retest, you have room up to 155.13. Hello, my Kathy. How are you, darling? CRM, Salesforce. Are we ready for some Salesforce? We are in a narrow state on CRM. We are in the whip zone currently on CRM. All right. We are in a narrow state on CRM. Kathy, above 190, 148. Can we go long into 192? Can we go long into 192, Kathy? Is that yes or no, Kathy? No, why not? Tell me, Kathy, why not? Jay Heat, Thank you. We got one more galaxy on the board. Resistance, right. Hold number 2. We never go into a hold number. We get over the hold number. We retest the hold number on CRM, and then we got room up to 204. Kathy, look at that channel, my darling. Whoa, baby, we got a lot of good trades in there with the correct state position and setup. Back under 189. Under 189 hold number. You have room down to 186. Silver, you guys are still yapping about this? Sliver? Let's see what we got. I'm not even going to say it. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside on silver. I can spot an amateur a mile, 1,000 miles away. It is amazing. It's like they have these reflectors on. It's crazy, man. All right, here we go on SLV. We got one more galaxy. We are narrow position 2. You got room up to $79.81 on Sliver. Okay. On Silver, back under 69.37. You have room down to 65.50 and 63.50. Amazon for Suzette. Suzette, hey, how you doing, eh? All right, let's see here. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on Amazon. Netflix, the only thing on watch currently. Whatever it takes. All right, Amazon to the moon. Above 211.55, you have room up to 219. 219 will be your first stop. Rachel T. Rev. Rev it is. Yes, it is. Thank you, my Rev. Above 219 with a retest, you have room up to 233.50 and 237. Now, back to the downside here on Amazon. Under 205, you have room down to $200. This level right here is major support. Mark that down, circle it, whatever you got to do, my beauties. $200. The last time we came down to it, whammo! All right, mark it down. Google. All right, we got 1 minute to finish off that galaxy. I did my 25 minutes for today. Bum, bum, bum. We got 1 minute. We're counting down on the galaxy. Let's go. Shelley Stringer. Yes. Shelley Stringer. Now, take the T and the R out of your name, and you will be Shelley Singer. See what I did there? Shelley Singer or Shelley Stringer? All right, here we go, my beauties. On Google, the Googaroony, the Googman. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 to the downside on Google. You have room down to 306.50 on Google. 306.50. Okay. Back over 328. You have room up to 334 and 342. Yes, my father won $11,000 yesterday. He had the final score of one of these pools he was in. $11,000. Thank you, my Shelley. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we got some donuts on the board. Who's hungry for some donuts? Lando with, how are you, my friend? Julio Perez. Julio Perez. How are you, my friend? Oracle. All right, we are in a narrow state on Oracle. We are in position 2, the deuce, the dose. Let's go, babies. Let's see what we got on Oracle. Yo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Don't you love waking up and hanging out with me every morning, everybody? I love hanging out with all of you. We are narrow. We'll wake you up. Don't worry. We'll wake you up. We're in position 2. You got room up to 155 on Oracle. If you're here for the first time on the YT over there, make sure you hit the follow or subscribe button. And the TikTok, hit that follow button. Above 155 with a retest, we have room up to 181 on Oracle. Yes, under 140.42, you have room down to 135.50. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I thank you, everybody. I love you. Hello, Andrew Diaz. I love hanging out with all of you. This is fun. I mean, what else would you rather be doing? Digging ditches here? All right, let's go. Always remember, my beautiful traders, if you're having a bad day, it will pass. Okay? We are narrow. We are in the whip zone on Apple. You know what life boils down to? You want me to give you a quick life lesson that I've learned? I'm being serious. You want me to tell you something good? It's all about looking forward to something, right? When you are doing something and you're looking forward to it, like a vacation or trading, or you're going out to dinner, or whatever it is, you're going to a sport. When you have something to look forward to, aren't you much more happy? Think about that. We are in a narrow state in the whip zone. Above 279, you have room up to 281. Above 281 with a retest, you have room up to 289. Under 275.65, you have room down to 267, my beautiful traders. But if you have nothing to look forward to, you're going to be miserable. So life is all about having things to look forward to. So make sure you get off your butt, you go out there, and you have fun. Okay? And work hard. And don't quit. That's why quitters get so depressed, because they have nothing to look forward to anymore, right? If you quit something, you failed. So stop doing it. We got a triple bottom down there. All right, here we go. NVIDIA. Above 187, you have room up to 194, my beautiful traders. 194 will be your first stop on the vids of NVIDIA. Back under 183.41, we got room down to 178 and 170.50. Mark that down. We got some more donuts on the board. Let's go, my beauties. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You're welcome, William. William McCrae, good to have you. Hello, my John Doe. Uber for the Israeli. Israel. Know what I want you all to do? Will you all do something for me? Yes or no? Before we do Uber, I want you all to do something for me today. Okay? Are we ready? We're going to practice it right now real quick. Thank you, Rachel T. Mike S. Pop up. Yes, it is. After you're done trading today, or any time during your day, I want you to go outside. No matter where you are, just walk outside. It doesn't matter who's around, who is watching you, and I want you to do this. Ready? Okay. You're going to close your eyes, and you're going to say, a scream at the top of your lungs. Yes, it is! And then walk back inside. Can you do that for me? Who's going to do that for me today? Who's going to do that for me today, Uncle Voss? Who's going to do it? And then let me know how you feel afterwards. Uber, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone, yes. Whether you're having a good day or a bad day, I want you to do that. And then let me know how it makes you feel. And then tomorrow you can come on here and thank me. All right, here we go. Uber. Narrow whip zone above 74.91. So that means $75. You have room up to $78 on Uber. Under 73.90, you have room down to 71.50. That'll be your first stop in $69. All right, my beauties. Remember, when you come out of the whip zone here, my beautiful traders, we do not go long here because you are running into $75. You're running into a hold number. John Doe with the $1.99 super chat. Yes. Meta. All right, we are narrow on Meta-roonies. We got to finish those donuts, my beauties. Let's go. The weekend viewers are a lot more in tune here. What's happening? What's happening? We are narrow. We are in the whip zone on Meta. Like this. All right, above 667, my beauties. Above 667, we have room up to 692. Mark that down. 692, okay? Under 658, we have room down to 654.50 and 646 hold number. Mark those levels down. Remember, the VIP. If you want to win, this is where you're going to go. Okay, this is something you will not regret. I promise you that. You are going to head over to the VIP, thevosstrading.com, or click the LINK in the BIO, link in bio. That'll get you to the VIP. Okay, we will teach you how to trade properly. We will teach you how to win properly. And most of all, we're going to teach you how to lose properly. INTC. Yes, we got to do a tap blitz. We're at 150. On the count of three, we are going to tap our faces off. 1, 2, 3, tap-a-roto! We are in the narrow state. We are in the whip zone above 51.50. You have room up to $55 on INTC. Good morning, Philly. $55. Under $48, you have room down to $45. Okay? And then $42 to the downside. The SPY. Let's go. The SPY. Who is the SPY? She is Miss Market. She runs the show. She runs all markets. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Above 692.36. You have room up to 698. 698 is your first stop on the SPY. You are neutral. Be careful. Under 687.73, we have room down to 684 and 676. Damn Sock, how are you? Good morning to you. Nice to see you, Damn Sock. That's quite the name you got there. You know why? I say your name every day. You know why I say your name every day? Because every day when I'm trying to put on my socks, it's a struggle. And I say, these damn socks! Son of a beep! These damn socks! Every day I say it. I say your name, Damn Sock, every day. True. It's true. Above 279, his name's Damn Sock. Above 279, you have room up to 281. Don't tell me you don't do that when you try to put your socks on. All right? You do it. You do it. 281. Under 277.54, you have room down to 277. Under 277, with a retest, you have room down to 267. Let's go. Sometimes. Ash, Microsoft, yes it is. We got to finish those donuts, my beauties. We are in a neutral state, getting a little wide here on Microsoft. We are in position 2 to the upside. How about when you can't find your socks? Did you ever notice that when you wash them, the sock ghost appears in your home? You can never find the pairs anymore. Or you always have a sock that's missing a pair. Isn't that amazing? There is a sock ghost out there. There's a thief of socks. And we are going to find them. We are going to find who the hell they are. We are in a neutral state. We're starting to get a little wide here on Microsoft. So anything to the upside is skeptical, okay? We have room up to 421 on Microsoft. You are wide. The state is wide. Do you see this? Do not take this long. On Microsoft, you are going to look this way. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Back under 397.93, you have room down to 392.50. Yeah, I don't care. I don't pair them up anymore. I'll have one sock that's red and one sock that's blue on. I don't care. I could care less. People are like, don't you care? You have two different socks on? No. Look at me. I'm on here with a zipper going down my head, streaming for all you beautiful people. I could care less. I can do what 92% of people can't do. You're going to tell me, eh? We are in an arrow state on PLTR. We are in position one. We got room up to 145.50. 145.50 on PLTR. Under 134.47, you have room down to 128.50 and then 128. I hear you, Fit. MU for my Fit Wakely. Go into the sock business. People are constantly buying them because they're losing them. All right, we are in a bullish neutral state. We are in a bearish position two to the downside. Rev, it doesn't look good. Rev. Oh, PLTR, yes. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm on MU. MU, you have room down to 365 and 348, but you have to get narrow. You have to know your state, okay? Above 396.54, you have room up to 413. You scared me for a second, Rev. You scared me. I just played Monopoly yesterday. I won both games. Me, my wife, and my daughter played Monopoly, and I won both games. AVGO. That's funny you mentioned Monopoly. I haven't played that game in years until yesterday. They're like, you want to play Monopoly? I was like, all right. Here we go. We are in a neutral state. We are in position one to the downside on AVGO. All right, AVGO to the moon. Nothing goes to the moon. Just know that. Above 334, you have room up to 337 and 340 on AVGO to the upside. To the downside, under 330, you have room down to 324, 324, 318.50, and 314. All right, are we ready to get those roses? I trade gold futures. That's good, KP. Let's see what we got. All right, we got some more roses. You can trade any market you want. Doesn't matter. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what you're doing, it doesn't matter what you trade, you're going to lose. Sierra, Rev, thank you. The Qs. All right, on the Qs, above 611.42, you have room up to 616 and 620 on the Qs. Hold on one second. The wife is calling. Okay. Tesla. We are in a neutral state on Tesla. Above 414.65, you have room up to 418 on Tesla. 418. Right now, you have room down to 404 on a Tesla. MSTR, let's go. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the downside on Tesla. How many of you are sick of losing every day in the market? A serious question. If you are sick of losing every day or every month in the market, put me in the chat. Put me in the chat, my beauties. Who's sick of losing every month? Easy E is sick of losing. Who else? Who else is like Easy D? Easy E. L Little Boss is sick of losing every day. All right? You got to be trained on how to trade, my boys, okay? And you can do that. The link is in the bio, okay? We got to do a roll call, my traders. I got to call my wife. Here we go. Roll call. Sierra, Life Wonders. Rev, Hector Isaias, Chalet, Dadbod, Big Joe, Chad, K. Braden, Zen Method, Rasmunweld, Wisdom, Christina Zen, Rachel T, Margie, Mike S, Pop Pop, Shoeless NFL. Let's finish those roses. Jay Heat, K. Braden, Julio Lando, Goopreet, Jules Swims, Vega Vague, Big Joe, Bill Boyle, Sweetness, thank you so much. I appreciate Andrew the Believer, Molly, Mike S, Mr. D, Stevie B, Rango Marquez, Zen Method, Powder, Adorable Dad, Mr. Dave, Bill Boyle, of course, Christy, Three Bears Midwest, Chalet Stringer, Marcus, Measy, Jade, Candy, Hammer, User, and Andrew the Believer. Let's go. All the new VIP members, we will tag you and get you started, okay? We will welcome you to the family. You got to get in there. You got to learn how to do this. You're just wasting your time if you don't. I love you all so much. We'll be back on tomorrow morning, of course. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great day. Much love to you all. Boop.